Hello everybody, welcome back to the Agony of Isaac. New friends. Start up a new run. There are a lot of questions last time, more of those would you rather this or that. We'll continue with those. A little random again. Give me someone cool. Because you do full damage. Repeat. That's unfortunate. I had good hopes for that run. Shouldn't have taken flight, I think. Yeah, well. Gotta love the... Ooh, Ludovico. That's been a while. Alright, where are we? Yeah, why would anyone go for eating a stick of butter? That's just asking for bad stuff happening. I don't think the gallon of ice cream will be too bad. Will be doing anything good for you, but ice cream at least is something edible. Right, would you rather get even or get over it? Get even. Because getting even means you get over it pretty quickly. Don't get mad, get even, you know? And if you keep ignoring things or forgetting it, people will start taking advantage of you. So you gotta bite back every now and then. Let me just, there we go. Would you rather give bad advice or take bad advice? I mean, it all depends on the severity of things. Suppose I'd rather take bad advice. Would you rather live without music or live without TV? We went over this many times. I don't watch TV, so I can perfectly go without it. I mean, I have a TV here, but I'm only using it to watch series on that are not broadcasted on TV itself. Would you rather love and not be loved back, or be loved but never love? My current experiences go with the last one being the better option. Aw, no, but seriously, just no need to feel bad. Don't want to make this into a tear fest. That's just not why we're here. We're here to answer stupid questions while playing video games. Let's deal with famine and then I'll go answer the next question. Okay. Would you rather publish your diary or make a movie on your most embarrassing moment? If I knew what my most embarrassing moment would be, I don't have a diary. Speaking of diaries, I've been watching a good series called Future Diary, but hey, let's not go over that. Probably go with them. I mean, a lot more people watch movies than they read books, I think. At least here in Western Europe. That is definitely the case. Go with the movie. Would you rather spend a day surfing the internet or the ocean? I can't surf. I don't have a hatred towards the ocean though, but probably surfing the internet sounds not great, but... Would you rather sweat moderately but constantly 24 hours a day all over your body, or have a metal pin in your jaw that constantly picks up talk radio stations? I already sweat pretty decently. And it's annoying, so I'm gonna go with the radio thing. What the hell is going on here? Let's open that up. We made it up. That's something. Oh man, what? Look at that! I just get swarmed. I don't even know where my tier is. Dude, this is not cool. Ugh. Alright, let's never go in that room again unless we absolutely have to. Would appreciate a bomb here, but I'm guessing the answer will be no. Would you rather die falling off a cliff or by being threatened? How can you die by being threatened? He's threatening me. I'm so scared. Oh, I got a heart attack. No, falling off a cliff. Quick and painless. Hopefully. Depends on how hard the cliff is. Would you rather be attacked by a giant snake or angry piranha? Piranha, I guess. Just one piranha won't be able to do all too much damage to you, I'm hoping. I have to beat our boss and hope to get some health out of him. Oh, dingle. Ew. Well, the good thing is I can constantly damage you if you don't do weird stuff like you're doing right now. Just focus on this fight for now. Oh man. Stop charging at me. Okay. And good. No health though. Or do I? Yeah, I do get health. Okay. Well, we have to go into that big room again. Hopefully he doesn't kill me this time around. Would you rather marry a vain person or a person with poor image? Poor image, I guess. Would you rather eat 30 pounds of cheese in one sitting or a bucket of peanut butter? I don't know if I like peanut butter. I don't really hate cheese, but 30 pounds of it in one sitting, I think that's gonna kill you. Why would you get water with peanut butter? That's just getting weirder and weirder. Would you rather be a clown that distracts the bull or the bull rider on the bull? Bull rider on the bull, because you got the clowns to protect you. And here we are again. I don't need to worry about the flies too much. We killed one. And I lost track of my tier. Let me just... There we go. You dead. I'm gonna get hit? Nope. Alright. Where's my tier? There it is. Okay. I think we killed some more stuff, but it could be just the flies. Alright. He's lost his head, quite literally. Gone. Where's my tier? There it is. Wouldn't mind getting rid of the flies. And I mean the ones with the skull. Yeah, got a spirit out of that poop. Didn't think that was ever gonna happen. Ludovico! Man, you're a little quick, aren't you? Got him. Got him. And got him. Yeah. Alright. Took care of the horror room. This is only the first floor, right? No, it's the second one. Cool. Range up doesn't do anything for us. How does this work? Alright, you sure? Do we still do more damage? I don't look like it. Anyway, would you rather have a freakishly huge smile or a freakishly small nose? Freakishly small nose. Would you rather be a dog named Killer or a cat named Fluffy? Cats have the easiest life, so that's what I'm going for. People love cats. And there aren't people don't have really any standards for that cat. I mean, just having the cat is all they're happy with. Okay. Would you rather be a giant hamster or a tiny rhino? Tiny rhino sounds awesome. I can't kill you, huh? Right, so I've turned my epic fetus into a weird... Well, my doctor fetus to a weird epic fetus. Cool. Would you rather be a tree or live in a tree? Be a tree? I don't know, that's a pretty weird question. Would you rather be able to hear any conversation or take back anything you say? Hear any conversation. I'm already pretty darn careful with my words. Let's go look for our item rooms then. There we go. Secret rooms. Would you rather be able to read everyone's minds all the time or always know their future? Read their minds all the time. Would you rather eat a stick of margarine or 5 tablespoons of hot pepper sauce? Hot pepper sauce. Would you rather have a third leg or a third arm? Third arm. Seems like it's... Well, hands are more useful, I think. I mean, yeah, you can't really go without your legs either, but you can do more with... I think you can do more with 3 hands than you can do with 3 feet. No, it can be there. Would you rather meet the rock bands or pop bands? Rock bands. So where's that stupid second secret room at? There we go. Does that even work? Doesn't look like it. Okay, what do we have in here again? I'll pick up the ladder. Would you rather eat your dog whole like a steak or chew your lip off? Ew. Eat my dog, I think. Would you rather fly or levitate? Fly? Would you rather be super strong or change animals? Change into animals. Would you rather give me a best answer or someone else? What? Would you rather give me a best answer or someone else? I don't get that one. Would you rather have a missing finger? I had that one. Would you rather be an overweight chocolate addict or a thin guy allergic to chocolates? Thin guy allergic to chocolates. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of chocolates already anyway. Big gasp from the audience. Oh yeah, I got the ladder. I can just... Man, we're not really knocking it out of the park when it comes down to our damage, do we? Or maybe you just have a ludicrously high amount of damage. Going with we not doing a lot of damage. But it's nice to be able to steer our bombs this good. Probably would stick with the Levico technique if I knew though. Anyway. That question as well. Would you rather wake up a different face but same gender or a different gender but same face? Different face but same gender. Because having the same face while swapping gender seems to be the recipe for social disaster. Would you rather eat rotten cheese or rotten eggs? There's already types of cheese that are rotten and are still considered a delicacy. So, rotten cheese it is. Rotten eggs could probably kill you. Okay. Would you rather drink a glass of ketchup? I had that one already, but in bigger volumes. Would you rather be trapped in an elevator with an old lady and her 3 wet dogs, with 3 fat men with bad breath? Old lady and her 3 wet dogs. Old ladies have weird stories. I don't hate dogs. I can always hold my nose shut. Would you rather have your hand stuck in a jar or your head stuck in a bucket? Hand stuck in a jar. This is an obvious one, I think. Why would you ever pick the other one? You can't see shit when you do that. And how the hell do you even get your head stuck in a bucket? I mean... Well, I suppose the same thing can be said for the hand thing. If you can get in, you can usually get it out again. Unless it gets swollen. This is gonna be a long-ass run, isn't it? Anyway, would you rather dye your hair pink or eat raw meat? I mean... Stuff that you put on sandwiches usually is considered raw meat, so raw meat it is. Not that I hate dyeing my hair pink, but eating raw meat isn't that odd. Unless you're a vegetarian, then. Would you rather have a pet dinosaur or have a pet blue whale? Dinosaur. And that's gotta be awesome, like taking it out for walks like you do with a dog. Like, yeah. Sir, your pet pooped on the sidewalk. Shouldn't you pick it up? Nope, because it's not a dog. And then what are you gonna say, huh? Nothing. Cool. Weird questions. Would you rather inflict pain upon yourself or visit a dentist? Visit a dentist. Can I really not do this? Is golden poop impervious to blowing up? Would you rather eat a dead rat or a live worm? Live worm. Because it's probably not going to be alive for too long. Well, this is a problem. Well, let's get it over with. I didn't even get hit. Thank you. Ball of bandages. Okay. Would you rather make out with the lights on or the lights off? Depends on the date, right? Would you rather be a clown? Had that one. Buried alive or stabbed to death? Stabbed to death being buried alive sounds horrible. Would you rather kiss a horse or like a cow? Is there any reason why you'd pick one over the other? They're both farm animals. Probably go with the horse thing. Horses are usually more well taken care of, right? Then again, if you just decide to lick a cow on the head, it's probably not that bad as actually French kissing a horse, right? Would you rather know when you're going to die or how? This is one I would really like to pick neither of them. If I had to pick... Probably... How? You can sort of see it coming then. I mean, if you're like going to die because of a horse or something, just stay away from horses and you'll probably make it to the evening of that day. I did hear a strange man, like a dude that went to, what's they called, psychic. Asked me, well, how am I going to die? And I said, well, you're going to die because of a car crash. And the man believed her. And in order to prevent his own death, he decided to get himself a house on the second floor. Like, yeah. Well, he bought himself a house and he lived on the second floor of it. So he had a normal house with 2 floors, and he just stayed on the top floor for the rest of his life. He was happy, got married, got kids and all that stuff. And you want to know how he died? He died going down the stairs. Which sounds weird, because what does that have to do with a car crash? Well, one of his kids left a toy car on one of the steps, which is what he ended up slipping over. Dum dum dum. Okay, how the hell are you supposed to survive this? If you cannot do what I'm doing. I want to know. Just tell me. There's creep everywhere. Well, it had to happen at some point, right? What do we have? Would you rather have a brawl with Mike Tyson or an argument with the loud lady next door? The loud lady next door. Because I always enjoy arguing with people, especially if I know I'm going to win. Doesn't mean I'm going to win against the loud lady next door, but I feel like when you can get the other person to shout, you already won the argument. Alright, would you rather share a cubicle with a noisy colleague or a nosy colleague? Noisy. Alright, that's it for these questions. Let's see if we can find something else. And believe we went over all 100. "100% popular Nigerian slangs and their meanings." Okay. Fun trivial questions. Ooh, someone will probably be able to answer this. What country saw a world record 315 million voters turn out for elections on May 20, 1991? Someone's gonna know this. Or maybe not. Alright, let's, this isn't funny. Let's find some more questions. Random questions to ask. Okay, here you go. If you just won $1 million, would you quit your job? No, because $1 million isn't going to get you very far in life. That and you would get bored really quickly. I'd probably do less hours though. But I wouldn't quit my job. When all is said and done, will you have said more than you have done? No. I will have done more than I've said. Okay. Do you keep a diary? No. Are you a good public speaker? I can speak to a lot of people. Yeah, sure. Have you ever gone skinny dipping? Not that I'm aware of. And that means something. What was your last dream about? that World War III broke out in my neighborhood and my neighborhood alone. It was like odd numbers versus even numbers. Something really weird. A previous one was even weirder. It was like and on topic as always, like what are they called? IS shot down a plane and it landed in our backyard. They came ringing our door asking if they could go in and kill everyone. And my mom just said, no, be nice and go home. And I went home, all disappointed. I was like, what the fuck? How many pairs of shoes? We have that already. Is it possible to know the truth without challenging it first? No. If work is so great, how come you get paid for it? That's a brilliant one. Have you ever seen Insanity where you later saw creativity? Interesting one. I think, yeah. Would you rather be a through... Have you ever been mean to anyone without a reason? I have been meaner to others for the same reason. Like, I can take some mistakes better from other people. 2020, are we really gonna do this? Or is it just not gonna do anything? I'm hoping it doubles our damage. I'm afraid that it doesn't, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Would you break the law to save a loved one? Yes, of course I would. Do you prefer to text or talk on the phone? Text means there's no rush. You can pick your answers carefully. What happens when you get scared half to death twice? You get scared to death twice. It's not like you're actually going to die or anything. If the average human lifespan was 40 years, how would you live your life differently? Not much. Probably wouldn't go to school till 21. Have you ever been camping? Yes, and it was great because I was the only one that actually had a bug net. Nah, you had fun camping. Bug net will be a requirement though. For some reason, mosquitoes really like my blood. Same with the Red Cross. They always dial me, hey, there's gonna be blood donations this time, that location. You coming, right? They're like, yes. The great things about having O negative blood, right? Everybody wants it. Everybody can have it. What turns you on physically and what's your biggest turn off? Ugh, let's skip that one. Do you believe in aliens? Not the ones from movies, but I think there's life out there somewhere. Would be pretty terrifying if it weren't. Who was your hero when you were a child? I don't know. I don't think I ever had a proper hero. How do you know whether it's time to keep holding on or time to let go? Hold on to what? That's a pretty darn vague question, my good sirs. I can guess what you mean, and unfortunately I have to say I have no real experience with that. So I'm going to pass up that question due to lack of experience with the subject at hand. Can't really say we're doing more damage, by the way, after picking up 2020. Cool. Alright. How come you press harder on a remote control when you know the battery is dead? Wishful thinking! Strange enough, it does work sometimes, but I think it might just work even if you don't press it harder. If you were just given a yacht, what would you name it? Steven, because it's weird. What chore do you absolutely hate doing? I don't have to do a lot of chores. I don't really have a particular hatred towards any of them. I think the thing I hate most is going to recycle the glass. And by that I mean they don't come pick up your empty bottles here. We actually have to bring them to a designated place for it. We always wait here until it piles up. And there's always like little bits left over in there, like wine of tomato sauce and stuff like that. It smells unbelievably, and if you get bad luck, it spills. It gets all over your hands, and let me tell you, 6 weeks old tomato sauce. Ugh. So I'm looking to check up if I went to both item rooms, because I clearly can't remember if I did. If you got even worse luck, it can spill into your car. And try getting that out of your carpet. Alright, you've been to both of these. What's on your bed? Nothing. Well, dust and the occasional spider, I guess, but... Do you carry a donor card? Yep. Alright, what else do we have? If you've become multi-millionaire overnight, what would you buy? If I really had all the money I could buy, all the money I could spend on whatever I want, I would buy the company of my former employer and fire him straight away just because I can. Can you tell I hold a grudge? What was the first film you saw? Jurassic Park. Last book you read? The instruction manual of our new alarm clock. It was pretty big. Anyway. If all the world's a stage, where does the audience sit? On the moon. Should marijuana be legalized? I think not. Because I think a lot of people out there take marijuana because they are not allowed to. This is gonna be horrible. So once you legalize marijuana, they're gonna find themselves something else that they are not allowed to do. I think I can just stay here, right? Yeah. So yeah, marijuana isn't that bad. If people are seeing marijuana as their forbidden fruit and sneaking tastes of it, then that's fine. Do you shower every day? Normally, yeah. To what extent do you shape your own destiny, and how much comes down to fate? I think most of it is up to your own doing. I mean, you can have bad luck, but... Oh, no. Whoa, what the... Bombs are acting strange. Whoa! Bombs are acting a bit strange here. I think you can do most of it. Luck can go a long way. Yeah, of course. I mean... You can do everything right, but if you then win the lottery, then... You know... What was the first time you lied to your parents, and what was the lie? No, I didn't eat any of those cookies. When? A lot of years ago. Do you like clowns? I have a neutral opinion about clowns. I don't like them, I'm not afraid of them. I don't think they're particularly funny either. I know where the fear of clowns come from, and we have discussed that before. Something about we're not able to see their true face, and that's something that can easily inspire fear into us. This is gonna end up being a real pain in a few minutes, seconds. And this run is going on forever. I might split it into two. Well, I'll cut off the first bit then. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just cut off the first bit. These are roughly on 30 minutes instead of 50. Let me just get rid of these last remaining spiders and then we'll carry on. Cool. If you could commit any crime and get away with it, what would it be? A bank heist. Call it shadowy, or call it shallow, but money opens up a lot of doors. I mean, if you want a car, do a bank heist and buy one. Right? You got a lot of health, do you? If you want to get someone killed, I don't know, hire a mercenary to do it for you. You could still end up in jail, but if you get a good one. What do you have on your fridge door? Magnets. Silly magnets. And some sticky notes of things to remember. So yeah, regular stuff, I guess. Vision. Okay, carry on. What is your favorite accent? Kind of like the British one. That or the Irish. The British one sounds like super fancy. I don't know why I like the Irish one. I just do. How do you like your eggs? Sunny side up. What color socks are you wearing? Gray with a diamond pattern in black on it. What's the one thing you hate about your best friend? He cannot make up his mind. Are we gonna go there? Sure. 5 minutes later, nope, we're now going there. Okay. No, wait, we're going there now. Ugh. Just hoping he's not gonna hear this. Probably not gonna deal with the devil anyway, because we've been taking too many hits anyway. Let's just take this. It'll take flight. Do you like dolphins? I have no strong feeling towards dolphins. Are you religious? Nope. Would you rather speak any language fluently or be able to talk to animals? Being able to talk to animals. I can already speak 2 languages fluently, Dutch, and I'm hoping you consider my English fluently. Favorite pizza topping, pepperoni. Would you rather have a dragon or be a dragon? Being one sounds awesome, but would probably come with problems in of its own. I mean, having a dragon would have problems of its own. If I really had to pick, maybe being one. If you were a ruler of the world, what laws would you make? I'd probably put in a lot more severe punishments. If I'm looking at my own country, I'd probably... Whoa. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? So I don't have to cut out the first bit then. So maybe it's not that bad of a thing. Can you just not die? I mean, I can just leave as well, but... I committed! Oh, there's another one. Is it dead yet? Alright. I'll probably bring back death penalty and like, what? Can't just say that. Yes, I can. I mean, what's the point? If people commit the worst crimes, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go to jail. Blech, big whoop. If they have the penalty of death hanging for them, I mean, I would bring back death penalty, yes, but I would still go with the an eye for an eye thing. That would be awesome. Like, okay, you stabbed someone in the chest, well, we're gonna stab you in the chest, kind of deal. What goes around comes around. Uh-oh. I'd probably just save my own life doing that. Hermit, I might just use that straight away. Cool. Next. What is your deepest, darkest secret? Yeah, like I'm gonna tell that on video. Would you rather be really hairy? Had that. Do you like hugging people? No. I'm not really a man of physical contact. Something I'm probably have to work on. Something that might quickly change once I do get a special one in my life. But until now, nope. Don't really like being hugged. The longest plane ride you have ever been on, from Belgium to Turkey. If you had to move to another country, where would you move? Somewhere where I would know the language. Maybe United Kingdom, maybe America, if you'd have me. Yeah. What was your favorite cartoon growing up? Pokemon! Right, I mean, it's probably the case for a lot of people. Now I don't really enjoy it anymore. Now I watch anime, which are still cartoons, just made in not America and Europe. I don't know if anime is just Japan or if it's the entire side of India, Asia. It might be Asia, it might just be Japan. I don't know. When they ship styrofoam, what do they pack it in? Bubble wrap, obviously. Could really use some help here, people. How can you be sure that you really love someone? Wrong person to ask that to. Which continents have you been to? Europe. That's it. Because we never went to Asia on our trip to Turkey. We stayed on the part that was still in Europe. Would you kill an innocent person if it meant 100 others would live? Yeah. Do you believe in an afterlife? No. And that's all of the questions, I think. I think that's gonna be it for questions, actually. We'll think of something else. Ooh, how about this? We're on YouTube now anyway. Turns out ad blockers are becoming more and more common use. Like it tripled in the last 3 or 4 years. Which is bad news for people like me. I mean, I don't mind if you're using an ad blocker. Just as long as you know you're hurting people that are making money out of advertisements. I can see why people would refer to that if they're watching like a lot of short videos. Like if there's an ad on a 5-second video, that's just over the top, right? But I mean, you're already watching these videos for free. Is it really that bad to watch like 10 or 5 seconds of advertisements? I don't have to be looking here. I'm looking for the second secret room, which I've already found as well. Anyway, like I said, I don't judge anyone. You don't have to tell me if you're using one or you're not using one. The problem, I think, is that it's becoming a lot easier to get one. We don't have a spade bar item, so I decided not to take the pony because... I don't think I'll be using that pill. Yeah. I mean, I'm using an ad blocker myself, but I'm not using it on YouTube. I use it to block advertisements on other sites. Well, it's not a really an ad blocker, more of a pop-up blocker. Those are annoying, man, pop-ups. I still get the occasional one. It's like, you're the 1 millionth visitor. What a coincidence. I don't think anyone makes money off of those type of ads. They're just there to be annoying. Okay. Cool. Great, just scatter them all over the place. That's gonna help you stay alive. How could it not? Okay. Getting slowly back the focus I have lost by talking that much. Anyway, anyone excited about the new update for this game? Afterbirth. Kind of wondering how this mod will do. Probably be offline for a while and then come back with a vengeance. Or maybe half the stuff in Agony of Isaac will be incorporated in Afterbirth. I don't know. Would be surprising, but cool. It actually happened with FTL and Captain's Edition. Not 100%, but if you look at it, I mean, Captain's Edition had PDS for a long time, and then Advantage comes out, hey look, we got PDS, which is basically the same thing, but slightly different. Okay, surprised that actually works. Cool. Yeah. Well, that works. If I can keep control of all the bombs, at least. This run just got a lot interesting. A lot more interesting, I should say. And the bombs can't push one another, so that's good too, because they explode at the same time. Alright people, we got ourselves a run. Dose of diarrhea, health up. Kill. Invisible things, but we can see shadows. Probably go after the black heart as well then, huh? Alright, oh, found a pretty nifty feature on YouTube. Apparently I can see what people are watching on my channel, which isn't new, but I can also check who's watching what. And by who I don't mean I can pick you out and see what you are watching. But I can check what subscribers are watching and what my non-subscribers are watching. My subscribers apparently mostly enjoy my FTL series, so don't worry, that's not going anywhere. While my non-subscribers are more here for the guides, which sounds reasonable. People looking for an answer to something probably are not going to subscribe to a channel just because they found an answer to their question there. Luckily for us, me, they do often leave a like, which is pretty valuable as well. Ah well. You know, the problem... yeah, sure, I'll take that. Is that I'm now planning on striking up a topic that I'm not ready for going over already, so I'm not going to do it. Ah! Right, where are we? That's the mom fight. We probably could take her, but let's just do the entire floor first. Cool. Secret room, secret room. Bit surprised that we haven't found a crawl space yet either. Awesome, more bombs. Alright, well, let's go get that key now. Second secret room. We'll start off here because it's more likely to be here. So, not there, huh? Is it here? No. Oh, whoa! What's the deal with that, huh? So sometimes my bombs go over pits, other times they don't? That's not very nice, is it? Cool. Alright, do we still have a black heart or was that last floor? I think that was last floor, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, see how we're gonna do with this. It's blue mom, which beats red mom at this with this setup. We're still not really knocking it out of the park when it comes down to damage, but we just tripled our damage output, which is awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, you kicked them back to me. Can't say I appreciate that all that much. How on earth are we ever gonna beat our endgame bosses? I don't know. So looking at the timer, I'm gonna cut off the first run of this, I think. So we're not gonna miss out on too much. But I really don't want to cut these episodes in two, and I really don't want to upload a 2-hour-long video. Not that I'm gonna have to upload a 2-hour video, I think, but use the strength card for some extra damage. Don't mind losing the Eternal Heart. It's annoying, but, you know. Shit happens, I guess. fight is going on forever. And ever. Which says a lot about our damage. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna try and find something to talk about, because otherwise it's gonna be a long day. Usually I can find something to talk about, but now I'm already went over so many things. I don't know anymore. Alright, let's go with the categories. It's probably going to be easier. Opinion. What is wrong with all these questions? Screw it, let's talk about the first thing that I can see in front of me. A soda can. Let's talk about soda. Do anybody like soda? I like soda. Drink a lot of it too. Luckily it's soda that doesn't have any sugar in it or caffeine. Otherwise I'll probably go mental already. There's a lot of soda out there, man. Coca-Cola being the most known one. They got like entire race and that's not even a word, is it? An entire string of energy drinks. I cannot drink energy drinks. I get a huge headache from those. That and I can't sleep because of it, but that's kind of the point of energy drinks, right? Getting rid of being tired and all that. There's a long delay before I can fire. And you do not stop against my bombs. Because you're flying. Soda, soda, soda. I mean, they got these, well, I would say fake brands of Coca-Cola. They're all pretty darn bad. I don't know why, but, you know. Then again, Coca-Cola has come out with this really weird flavors. Stuff I found particularly gross was the light lemon, light orange. I didn't like cherry. Love vanilla, but apparently our country doesn't share my opinion. And therefore it's now incredibly hard to get your hands on in stores, so I'm stuck to buying that online, which costs an arm and a leg, which is why I don't really do it that often. Now they got that green type, which doesn't use sugar, but a replacement for sugar. That thing just doesn't have any flavor in it. There's the whole thing that Coca-Cola Light is for women, whilst Zero is for men. I don't know. There's a big, well, big. There's a taste and difference between the two of them, so it's not just the name that does it. Kind of wondering what the difference is in actual product. I mean, if it tastes different, there must be something different on the recipe, right? Not that Coca-Cola will ever tell you. One of the best guarded secrets in the world. Only, what, 3 or 5 people that know it? I don't like the syrupy thing either. I mean, they say it's Coca-Cola, but I'm talking here about the stuff you can get in movie theaters. You can see it's syrup with just sprinkly water into it. And it doesn't taste the same. They got those things here to create your own soda with, what's it called, like Soda Stream Pro, something along those lines. You can do a lot of fun stuff with that. Took a tour in one of the Coca-Cola bottling plants. That was pretty nice to see. That place was huge, and they only did bottles there, so no cans or anything. Pretty nifty to see how they create, like when the actual bottles come in. It's not a 1.5-liter bottle already. It's like a kind of the size of a small test tube, but like 3 times as thick, and they blow in air to make it expand. Pretty neat to see it happen. Kind of wondering they were still alive. And now, just remembering again that I can actually steer my bombs, which probably would have helped at the bomb fight. We survived that fight, so it's okay. Hey. Bob's Rotten Head. Oh, we don't have a spacebar item yet. We could have had the pony, but why did we need the pony anyway? Ooh. Well, we had you for only a little while, Bob's Head. Didn't even use you. Guess it wasn't your day. What were we going on about? Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's old, man. I got a bottle here. I wonder if there's actual date on this thing. Well, there's an expiration date on it, but not really what I was looking for. Okay. Let's find something else to talk about then. What else do I have standing here? I'm going to look back. A nice notice. Well, my bed, but we talk about sleeping. No. It's gonna be a snooze fest. Get it? What else do I have? Television. The desk. Keyboard. Getting lost. You guys get lost often? I mean, in real life. I really don't. I tend to keep track on where I've been, so if I do end up messing up, I can usually backtrack. But seriously though, where are we going here? Still use a GPS to go where I need to be, which is always fun if you don't update the maps and you go like, turn left at a roundabout. What roundabout? Where the fudge am I? And why did I decide to go back? Is there simply no boss room? Let's just stick to the right. Apparently that's a great way to solve mazes, and that's true unless the exit and or entrance is not on the outsides of the maze and the maze can loop around itself. Then you're pretty much boned with your stick to the right. But in this case it doesn't hold truth. I was hoping you'd pop up. Ugh, got the hiccups. Great way to get rid of hiccups is try to force one. Sounds weird, but it actually does work. And there's hold your breath, have someone scare you. Most of those work. Then again, I think scaring works because it's kind of the same thing as forcing a hiccup. So maybe there is some truth to that first observation I made. Let's see if we can get a deal with the devil here. I would very much enjoy one of those. Doesn't mean I have to get out of this can of worms. Okay. Pentagram. Krampus fight. I'm just too good for you, game. I know what you've been planning before you're doing it. Pentagram will be good, though. Good. Sizable damage upgrade right there. I should probably take Krampus' head, but I think the flies are going to be better now as well. Okay, man, we're almost at the hour mark. Ugh, we still got at least, oh, at max 3 floors to go. What were we talking about again? I don't know. I don't know. So we'll go with something else. What do I see in front of me? Or behind me? A pair of shoes. Which isn't really all that interesting. Improv. Did you get it at improv? I like to think that I am, like fabricating stories out of thin air. I'm pretty good with that, I think. Maybe that'll be something I'm gonna try. Okay. It was a warm and sunny day out in Oakfield Springs. Yeah, that's a good start. Children were playing in the street and everything seemed fine. What they didn't know was that poor old Sally Tinker has been diagnosed with retardation. Now I have to find up something else to go along with that. Retardation is not a disease that is to be put in comparison with calling somebody retard. Retardation is a recently spread disease that affects the mind, so in that case it is pretty similar, but rather than just not knowing things, you keep forgetting more and more things and turning them into twisted versions until your actual senses become afflicted to them and those versions become a reality. In this case, Sally did not saw her neighborhood as a jolly place with kids playing soccer or football in the streets. No. To Sally, it was an actual war going on. She didn't go outside much, which she had designated as her headquarters bunker. Sally was terrified of what was going on outside. Her parents didn't know any better. Because, as I said, it is a disease that's freshly new. Anyway. It's kind of good enough for some improv, right? Yeah. I could keep going, but what's wrong with you? Are you a new version that is glitching out, or are you just not supposed to be here, and that's why you're acting up? I think both things are possible. I don't think I'll be taking your health down, but thanks for offering, I guess. Steer the bombs! You can do that. Well, it's a bit better. Alright, puberty doesn't do anything for us. Hermit doesn't really do anything for us either, but it lives. We made it up to here at least. With our weird-ass run that never should have worked in the first place. I think we're gonna beat the cathedral though, which is good because we've been doing this for over an hour now. Audacity is telling me 127, but as I said, I'm probably gonna cut off the first end. I could just let Mob kill everything. Or I can just get killed myself. That's fine too. I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm gonna try and beat the game, but... Well, I said I wasn't gonna kill myself, and then I ended up killing myself. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this run. Took long enough. Alright, that's gonna be it for this one. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Please show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing. I'll be seeing you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.